Hello, and welcome to my show, Catch the Pulse with Rodney. Y'all know who I am, and today we have a very special guest named Fred Schmidt from very numerous bands from back in the day, from here and abroad. So welcome to the show, Fred. How are you, sir?
I'm doing pretty well right now, sure.
You look marvelous.
Oh, thank you very much.
You look just like a rock star, like always.
Well, that's a problem. Just like one isn't one.
Man, you've been around forever, being the backbone of so many bands, man. Let's get right into it, man. Let's talk about Mugsy days. How did that all start, and where did the idea come for the name Mugsy?
Well, actually, Mugsy already existed.
No.
Out of Belleville.
Okay.
They had a drummer named Ivan Claxton.
Okay.
Who just wasn't really working out. And so, at that time, I had left another band I was in called Storm.
Okay.
And I was only 18 and they were all 26.
Wow.
And I was still playing in high school, and I was playing bars and coming back to school in the morning with slow gin stains on my face. I almost didn't make it through school, but I did a concert with a band I was also in at the time called Icefire, and they gave me credits for that, and I graduated.
Wow.
But anyway, what happened is I put an ad in the paper.
Okay.
Because then that type of thing worked.
You wanted to play.
Yeah, and I had already been playing with Storm, and like I said, they were very experienced, and we were playing clubs all over the place.
Nice.
And I'm very young.
Uh-huh.
So anyway, I put the ad in the paper, and the guys in Mugsy had come out to the underground in Ypsilanti and saw me play.
Okay.
So they recognized me in the paper.
Now, was it the three, besides yourself, was it the three original members, Joey, Tommy, and...
Pete? No, there was also a second guitar player named Dwight at the time. Now, they had seen me with Storm at the underground in Ypsilanti.
Okay.
So they recognized my name in the paper. So I get a call from Joe. Will I come out and audition for him?
Okay.
So I go out to Belleville in Dwight's garage and I audition. And I don't mean to downgrade the situation, but let me tell you, at the time I was way leveled up.
Nice.
They had only played one club. I had been all over with Storm.
Okay.
So I turned them down.
You turned Mugsy down?
At the time,
Wow.
It wasn't the Mugsy let me tell you.
Okay.
So they had a contract at Wayne Ford Civic Park or something for 4th of July.
Okay.
So Joe said, oh, and by the way, in the interim, I sent him another drummer.
Oh, very kind of
Yeah,
you.
well, guess what?
Didn't work out.
Joe was not happy.
Wow.
Why did you send me out that He goes, will you just do the one gig because we're signed? And I said, yes, I will.
Okay.
So I go out there, and I had so much fun with them.
Great guys.
Man, we're slamming Miller beers, doing Montrose tunes. I'm learning the song list. And so we go and we play this gig. And the guy stiffed us.
No, really?
Yeah, and we're really young.
Okay.
This is 1974.
Wow.
So he stiffed us. And I'm pretty experienced at the time. I go, I'm not taking this. So I take him to court because we had a check.
Okay.
And you can't write checks because it's employees.
Right.
So took him to court. Judge, whatever you say, in our favor, ruled in our favor.
Ruled in our favor.
And we go back to the garage. Here's the funny part. I'm up there on the stand. These guys are in the seats.
Okay.
They're making me crack up.
I can just imagine.
I'm gonna kill you guys when we get back to the practice place.
Oh my.
So we get back there, and they look at me and they go, Fred, we would like you to be the leader of the band.
No.
But see, they already were Mugsy.
Okay, I understand.
And so then we played, you know what our first gig was? The Token Lounge, when it was called the Iron Mask.
I remember.
And before that, it was called Francisco's.
I never knew that.
And my sister wedding reception was there.
No kidding.
I was 11 years old.
Wow.
So anyway,
flies.
we go in there, and a band that used to be called Mind, Body, and Soul, and they had a song called My Brother's Keeper, or that might have been the Flaming Embers. Anyway.
Joe Bullen.
Well, they were the house band there.
Mm-hmm.
So I go in, and I say, look, I got a band. I don't even know these guys, Bob and Walt, I think.
Okay.
So I go in there and I go, look, you know. And they go, well, if you can set up on a Monday night and draw some people, you know, maybe we'll give you a chance. We go in there, set up on the dance floor at the Iron Mask.
Okay.
On a Monday night, place is packed.
Good for you, man.
So, you know, there's bittersweet things about it because then that band lost their job and they hired us, and that was the start of the whole thing.
Okay, let's jump a little forward. Let's talk a little bit about Mugsy and this album, our single. Where did this get produced at, and how did it come about?
It actually, we recorded it at Bruce Lorfeld's house. Bruce managed the look, he managed us at one time, and he had a studio in his basement.
Okay.
So we recorded it there, and we released it on our own label, which was pretty cool looking, if you want to see it.
Yes, I do.
It's called Pair O' Dice Records.
Pair O' Dice Records, y'all. And he's let me keep some of this memorabilia, by the way. So thank you for that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
This is really cool.
And the record was good, Mama's Calling. And Joe wrote that with Steve, and then Dave wrote Just Killing Time.
Just Killing Time.
On the B-side.
Okay, where did these photos get taken at?
That one, I believe, was taken by a very famous photographer named Bob Alford.
Bob Alford.
Bob Alford did everybody under the sun.
Okay.
He started out with drag racing and all that.
Okay.
But then he moved into rock and roll. And his studio, incredible.
Is he from the Detroit area?
Belleville.
Oh, okay.
And he did Michael Jackson, he did Tina Turner, he did everybody you could imagine.
Let me ask you this, man. When you guys started to get like recognized as the band in Detroit back in the early 80s as Mugsy, how did the fame affect you guys?
Well, we didn't really, I don't know that we looked at it as fame. I mean, I know other bands would get lines around buildings to come see them like we would. I was concerned because we were playing cover tunes, and I thought, you know what? If we keep playing cover tunes and making a bunch of money, that isn't going to get us a record deal.
Okay.
We need to start writing originals, and we need to start infiltrating them into our set. And eventually we need to get away from 4 40-minute sets down to one 90-minute show with opening acts. Okay. It was a very hard transition.
Was it really?
Oh yeah.
Because Seduce, that's kind of same. I talked with Mark on a show, and he had the same feeling and the same idea. Instead of playing 3 sets, he would, out of his own pocket, he would hire warm-up bands to play, and they would do one long song. They didn't go on until midnight, man, just like you guys.
Well, at the end, not at the end, but yeah, eventually that's what you want to do. Because how are you going to get a record deal sending all covers to the record company? Right. We have some covers.
Sure.
But the thing is we didn't really think of it as fame. We thought of it as work. I mean, back then, and I have friends like Charlie Block and Mariner that understood we were playing 5 and 6 nights a week. Yeah. For months at a time.
That's worse than like being on tour because.
Then we went on tour. Yeah. We went on a lot of tours, and that was grueling because you do a radio interview, then a sound check, then you'd play. Well, then you'd go down for dinner a little while, rest, then you'd come back and play. Then you'd get in the van, go to the next city, and do the same thing. It's grueling. People don't realize that it's work.
It's hard work.
It is, but I'll never regret any of it.
No.
It was my life. But anyway, so that's how it was. You know, I remember signing autographs one time. And like you said, how did the fame affect us? And this girl, oh, can I have your autograph? Can I have your autograph? And I said yes and all this, and I'm signing it, and I'm real nice to her. And she goes, "You're really nice. I thought it would be hard to get to you."
It kind of shocked you, huh?
She wanted me to be an arrogant rock star.
I understand.
And I just didn't
You're a
think that
lovable
way.
guy, dude. I've known you for 40 years, and you're just a big teddy bear.
It didn't help me that day.
So when you guys actually started recording to making albums and stuff, I know you guys went overseas to England and a couple other countries. Let's talk a little bit about that. As Mugsy.
No, not as Mugsy.
No, you're kidding.
No, never as Mugsy.
You guys didn't get a record deal with?
Well, the reason the reason that is maybe we should show some pictures.
Sure, I'd love to.
The reason that's the second incarnation of Mugsy.
Okay.
Okay? Now, what happened is we got into this.
Oh, this is the band. If you don't know this band, you ain't from Detroit, man. This is all the original members of my time as Fred Schmidt, Tommy, and Joey, and Pete.
Now, see, what happened with this band, and I will tell you, we can go backwards.
Okay.
It was after three of the guys in this band left to go and tour with Cub Cola from Brownsville Station.
Okay.
But we'll go over to here.
Yeah.
So we're in this band, and we are smoking in this town.
Yes, sir.
Not to be arrogant,
No.
but we were.
I remember, man.
And what happened is Tom left in the middle of our album. Let me get it out. Our album here. Left in the middle of our album.
And he left for personal reasons.
He did.
Yes. To better himself.
Right, that's completely correct.
Yes.
And so what happened is, we're halfway through our first album.
Uh-huh.
Henry Weck from Brownsville Station is producing it. We had already did 2 albums with Cub Cola
right.
from Brownsville Station. Me, Pete, and Joe.
Uh-huh.
Me, Pete, and Joe were always together.
Right on.
Me, Pete, and Joe.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we're halfway through this album, and Tommy had to leave.
Yes.
Crushed us.
I could imagine.
We were crushed.
There's no other voice like Tommy Farley's.
Well,
But then you guys moved into.
well, we were at a pinnacle then.
Uh-huh.
But what happened is we got an album halfway done in the can.
Mm-hmm.
No idea who could ever replace Tommy
Right.
Farley. And one day, 18 months later,
Wow.
me and Joe were playing in a house band just to make ends meet.
I understand.
And then, out of nowhere, I get this anonymous call at my house. Don't know how this person got my number. And he said, "You need to come down to the Ritz on the east side and hear this singer that's in a band called Ezra." I'm like, nobody sounds like the Ritz.
Right.
So we go down, me and Joe. I said, "Joe, I don't want to make this decision on my own. Come
Right.
down with me." We go down and we hear this band called Ezra. And Tom Ingham is singing.
Okay.
Blowing me and Joe away.
Wow.
Going, how is this happening? He's about Tommy Farley's
Right.
size.
Same stature.
His name's Tom.
Yep.
And he sings like Tom.
Isn't that amazing?
It was a godsend.
Yes, exactly.
So we go up to Tommy backstage and we go, "Look, we're going to ask you to join a project. You don't have to quit your band." Because
Okay.
we didn't want to do that.
Sure.
But would you be willing to come out and listen to some of the tracks
Okay.
that we have already recorded?
Right.
And see if you'd like to sing. We'll replace the other tracks, put you on all of them, and release an album. Would you be willing to do that? And he said, yeah. So he comes out, he sings, we're all elated.
Sure.
So he goes, "I want to join the band."
Oh my goodness.
But here's the funny part, he's 10 years younger than us.
Yeah, yeah.
So he has all this energy.
Uh-huh.
So anyway,
That became weapons.
it became weapons. Now let me tell you why it became weapons. We couldn't be Mugsy. without Farley.
Of course not. Nobody could.
So we were for a little bit.
Uh-huh.
You can see, no, we changed the name.
Right.
So anyway, so now we got Ingham.
Uh-huh.
But we were getting a little more sophisticated.
Okay.
And Joe actually agreed to have, and if you notice, way back when, we had a second guitar player.
Who is that guy?
Dwight.
I don't ever remember him.
Yeah, oh yeah, this is when this Mugsy was
Okay.
really good.
Okay.
And this Mugsy was really good, mostly covers, but what the deal was, and I know Charlie Block from Marino will remember this.
He's sitting right over there in awe, just like me.
Well, we got these huge sound systems
Okay.
that no one else in the area had.
All right.
And we would play the Second Chance, which everybody I hope knows that that's
Oh, yeah.
the most famous club in the world.
Pretty much.
But anyway, we had great production, great lights, great sound system. So luckily, when the Second Chance would have a headliner,
Mm-hmm.
and they didn't have their own production sound system, they would keep us there and go, do you want to open?
No kidding.
Oh yeah, that's how we got opening for so many bands.
Because they didn't have their own system.
Right. And that's a little embarrassing to say, not because of the talent.
No, man, but I'm sure you probably showed up a lot of headliners. I could absolutely guarantee that.
We were badass.
I
I'll
know.
give you a good example of what you're saying. We played with Rick Derringer,
Okay.
and we got 7 encores.
Are you serious?
7.
People just going nuts.
Oh, they did. I mean, Charlie knows how we were back then. His band, we ruled there.
I gotta say this, man. There was like, and I've said this on the show a few times, there was like 6 bands that made the city of Detroit what it is today in the rock and roll industry. I always say that the S band, like Scarlet Strut, Seduce, Savage Grace, and you guys, and it's just like, wow, man, nobody can copy that. It is what it is. And so let me ask you this now: after you were in Weapons for a while, you guys did go back to Mugsy, correct?
No, we never could be Mugsy without Tommy Farley.
Okay.
So
I was mistaken.
I came up with the name Weapons.
Oh, you came up with the name?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Because if you think about it, that name. A lot of people think it's negative. It's not negative. Water is a weapon against fire.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? Raid is a weapon against ants,
Yeah.
Weapons is not a negative name.
No.
And I liked it because you see it everywhere.
I get you.
You look in the newspaper, you look anywhere, you'll see that word in capital letters.
You're right.
And
It draws your attention.
And it's Detroit.
Yeah, man.
And I said, that's the name. And then that cover.
Oh, man, that's bad.
Do you know where I got this guy?
Uh-uh.
I saw him in an art magazine.
Okay.
And he had this picture.
Without the
No, he wasn't anything to do with us.
Okay.
But I got a hold of him. And I said, would you please sell me this picture for our album?
No way.
Yeah, and he said yes. And he came up with this,
All right.
which record companies didn't think was hard enough.
Okay.
And our re-release of this album on CD, it's changed a bit.
All right.
It's more in that hard rock look. But
That's like that band Greta Van Fleet. There was a lady with that name.
oh yeah,
And they went to the lady and asked her if they could use her name as the name of her band.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that they reciprocated and gave her some monetary things. And
yeah, we bought that.
Yeah.
I paid him because he was a struggling artist.
Sure.
In like there's a section of New York.
Okay.
And he ended up dying of AIDS.
Oh.
But you know what this guy did?
6
Time magazine covers.
You're kidding me.
No, he was
And he was
awesome.
still struggling with whatever.
Well, this is when he started making it.
Oh.
And I got him before that, or the price would have been a lot higher.
Isn't that a shame that people, like,
Well, the arts are like that
I
sometimes.
get it. I get it.
Very
You guys play with some really big headline bands like Rob Tyner and MC5 and some other stuff. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Well, we didn't play with the band, so to speak.
Okay.
We played, me, Pete, and Joe again, played on their solo albums. And we were honored that they would pick us for their solo albums.
That's what
Out of all the musicians in town, they chose me, Pete, and Joe because mainly we were known as a really powerful power trio.
Yeah, man.
And bands or solo artists wanted us to back them.
That's incredibly cool.
And so, here's one.
That's badass.
Cub Coda from Brownsville Station.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here's a little surprise.
Yeah.
On pink vinyl.
That's so cool. Thank you for letting me have that.
Well, and then, Rodney, the second release was blue vinyl.
No way.
Yeah, and then the third, I can't remember, red.
Are these still in the stores today?
No, well, they might be. You might be able to find them online.
Okay.
With Discogs and stuff. But look at how old this is.
That's incredibly cool. Man.
But what happened? Oh, here we are. Here's me, Pete, and Joe.
Yeah. How do you guys get along now after the days have gone by? I am doing an interview with Joey next week, as a matter of fact.
Wow, I thought you already did that one.
We tried last weekend, but we couldn't get a signal, so he's driving all the way from Grand Rapids, him and Margie.
Well,
That's pretty cool. You guys still talk?
yes, we do. My brother died on November 11th.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
He was only 11 months younger, or 15 months younger than me.
I did not even know that,
Yeah,
Fred.
it was sad. The youngest of 6 of us.
No kidding.
And we were all still alive till November 11th.
Oh, that's sad.
It was
heartbreaking.
Yeah, I don't even want to talk.
Okay, we won't.
But Joe called me when my brother died.
Okay.
And see, Joe and I have something in common as far as that's concerned because his younger brother, Matt, died.
I did not know that.
And I'd like to tell you a really funny story about Joe.
Okay.
No, I can't.
Okay.
And the deaths in his family.
You guys both moved down to Florida for quite some time, didn't
Yeah,
you?
I came back when he moved down.
Don't worry about that.
I think he was trying to avoid me.
Well,
No, I moved back to marry me.
Pete has been in the studio a few times helping us. He donated some stuff for us.
Really?
The soundproofing on the ceiling out there and the curtain that goes all the way around. But would there ever be a chance of you guys maybe doing like a one reunion show with Tommy Ingham if he was into it?
I talked to Joe about that one time, and it actually agitated him because he's just moved on.
I understand.
But, hey Joe, when you come here, remember what I'm saying. What about if we reunite and your son is our second guitarist to take Greg and Jeff's place?
That would be something to talk about.
Hint, hint, hint.
I would love to see it.
We can relearn those songs, but I don't know.
Okay, now let me see this. We're having our summer party on June 27th, and I got some big news that I can't share yet because it's not 100% sure, but I just got a phone call and a text message from a singer from Savage Grace.
Yeah, I know Tom.
I love her dearly.
We do too.
She was like the matriarch of the female singer in our day.
Absolutely, no doubt about
There's
it.
nobody that can sing Janis Joplin like her, and she played with Charlie's band at our show. I think you guys, as the band Dead Ringer, played that week.
Yeah.
That was a cool little project, man. I mean, you guys put that together so fast, and you guys just come out of the gate swinging hard, taking shit, no names, nothing, man. And then it was gone. What happened? I know Jeff Williams passed away.
Right. What? Well, I think I called Ron first, Ron Perry.
Yeah.
I actually called Tom Ingham first, but he wasn't interested.
Okay.
In a one-off like that. So, and he was back with Ezra before their guitar player passed away from the COVID. But anyway, so I said, well, who's another great singer in town? Ron Perry.
That guy got some lungs.
Oh,
man.
yeah, he's great. And you know, the Nasties are still back.
Yeah, they're playing on our show.
Yeah, now I'm going to suggest something to you in a little bit. But anyway, so I call Ron, and then you're the one that suggested the bass player. Mike Sable.
Mike Sable, that's right.
Who I am
that's-
still very good friends with.
He's a great guy.
Oh, man, that dude-
Such a sweetheart.
Oh, he's awesome.
He is, and he's so humble, and that guy can play.
No,
man.
he can. I had Jeff. I got him. And so it's me, Jeff, Ron, and Mike, which was not a bad combo.
No, man.
And we only practiced about 4 times,
Mm-hmm.
and we came out there, like you said,
Just kicking
because
ass.
we were ready.
That was the last show that I put up, and it's been 4 years.
Yeah,
So yeah, 21.
anyway, we probably would have done another show, but unfortunately Jeff passed away of an extremely rare disease.
I know. I
And then Greg passes away, Greg Doyle,
yeah.
from COVID.
Yeah.
So we lost both of our second guitars.
But there's a lot of. Let me ask you this now: are you itching to get back out there?
I would like to.
I mean, it's something that's good for the soul at our age. I mean, obviously, we're at the age now. It's more like just for entertainment and to have fun and reminisce.
Oh yeah.
You know, and show off your talent. And you know, a lot of bands that were the caliber of you guys never got to that next level. You guys were really close to busting out of Detroit and being the next band like Kid Rock.
Well, we were when we went to England.
Yeah. Let's go back to the Mugsy days, the original before Dead Ringer and Weapons. There's a song that is, I just can't get enough of it. And I know you know the name of the song I'm talking about, Speed of Sound.
Yeah.
We're gonna take a break and listen to that right now and come back and talk about it.
That's a really old song.
Who wrote that?
Joe and Tommy.
Wow.
At a practice house. We used to have to go around and beg people, can we practice at your house? Can we practice?
Really?
Yeah. And this is when we were practicing at Mike Olive's house.
Okay.
And we practiced at my aunt's house. We practiced at my cousin's house. I mean...
All right, we're going to take a break and listen to it, come back and talk about it. So to you all that are listening, man, please sit back and enjoy The Speed of Sound by Mugsy, the original band with Tommy Farless. We'll be back after this song.
Rock your ass off with Mugsy!
Yeah.
and I hope you guys enjoyed that video. That's a powerful, powerful song, and the lyrics, everything is just strong as strong can be. Fred, tell me a little bit how that song came about.
What we wanted then is, if you listen to the album, it's the last song, I think it's on the second album, last song. We wanted to show bands like Metallica and the new metal band that we could play that type of stuff.
I get it.
So
you were at their caliber, without a doubt.
well, the speed, you know, and I played double bass on it, and Joe went crazy on it, Tom went crazy on it, because, you know, they're thinking, oh, they're getting old, they're not keeping up with the times. But it really, when you listen to Speed of Sound on the album,
I love the live version. You guys did that at the Second Chance in Ann Arbor. There's a clip on YouTube. It's like 6 songs, I think. I'm pretty partial to that one, Into the Fire. That's a great song, man.
Yeah, the way, and Harry Nilsson, and I picked that, and
I like it a lot.
And Tommy just,
you know who he reminded me of? And I'm going to tell a little short story before we move on to weapons, but he reminded me of the singer in Humble Pie. That guy, him and Tommy had the same, like, oomph. You know, that little dude in Humble Pie could sing, and he wasn't but 5 foot tall.
Oh, Steve Marriott?
Yeah. And you got the same vibe from Tommy Farless at the studio line. He'd get up and belt out a set, come out, sit next to me, and we'd be doing things that we weren't supposed to be doing. And he would I'd buy him drinks and drink, and he would just slam them. He was soaking wet from head to toe, but he always came off the stage and mingled with all the guys, as you did. You guys would come down and sit at the bar with us, and Sam would be drawing penises on napkins for all of us and everything, man. And you guys would get right back up and just tear it up.
He could sing night after night regardless of how much he partied.
Yeah.
But we had to babysit him. We had to keep an eye on him.
I understand.
Like the Rockets did with Dave Gilbert.
At the end of Tommy's life, man, me and him got very, very close. He would come to my house when I lived in Garden City, and he brought me a CD of Mugsy, with all the songs written on the back. We were all sitting out by the fire, and he started singing a song called Mama. And he wrote it for his mom right before she passed. And everybody was blubbering like babies. And he had a beard like this. He was all swollen, and he was ready. He was drinking a fifth of something. And I said, "You're dying of cancer. Why are you doing it?" He goes, "I'm going out on my own terms, Rodney." Yeah. And he just drank and played music for the people. This was after we did a show at our Garden City Park Party. Him and his then girlfriend came over, and we sat in the backyard till the sun come up with him. And him and her ended up sleeping at my house. And like 2 weeks later, he was gone. It was just sad.
That's an incredible story. Let me tell you something about his mother. Mm-hmm. Well, when he left the band.
Yeah, for personal reasons.
Okay. And we got Ingham.
Yeah.
We were still in the process of finishing the album.
That's what you're saying.
So there was a void. Even though Ingham was singing on the album, it takes time.
Sure.
So I put a band together with Duffy King, Mike Lutz from Brownsville Station, another guy named John on keyboards, myself, and Tom Farless.
All right.
Can you imagine Tommy Farless and Duffy King?
No, absolutely not.
That band, I called it Downtown.
Downtown.
Yeah, we're downtown. Hey, everybody, we're downtown. Well, we were playing the Rooster Tail one day, downtown.
Right on.
And Tom's mother died that day.
Oh, boy.
And we're setting up. And he just lost it.
I can imagine. I did too when mine passed.
Now, this was so emotional. I'm hugging Tom. And he's blubbering. And you know how close Tom and I were in all our band days. and his mother dies. And I go, Tom, we can cancel this gig. No, I'm gonna sing. She would want me to sing.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm going, Tom, I mean, you should have felt he was shaking in
I
front.
could imagine.
But he
man.
wanted to sing because he knew that's what his mother.
I tell you, Fred, I miss him. I've been thinking about him since I started doing these shows, and I've wanted to do a tribute show to Tommy. I haven't got out the details worked out yet. Maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't. But I know you guys did a tour over as Weapons over in England. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, what happened? It was, I believe, 83 or 4. Well, it was 86 when we went to England.
Okay.
What happened is the manager for Nazareth,
Okay.
John, no, I forget his name.
Dan or Dave or something?
No, I don't remember. Rodney might remember his name. Jim.
Okay.
Jim White.
Okay.
He came to the while he was searching around Detroit, looking at bands because of his American girlfriend. He was English, of course.
Uh-huh.
So he came to the Token and he saw us, and he approached me, and so we didn't make any agreements that night.
Okay.
I invited him over to my house for lunch, and my girlfriend at the time made the nicest lunch. And what I was doing is going through a discography like I am you.
I understand.
He goes, I don't care about the past. I plan on making your future.
Oh my goodness.
Which was a good thing to say,
Yeah.
but it kind of hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
Because he didn't know the soul
And the history.
of the band.
Right. I get it. I know where you're coming from.
But, so anyway, he goes, I want you to come over to London, and I'm going to re-release your Captive Audience album, which he did.
Uh-huh.
So our album was out in 8 countries of Europe, Japan, we haven't got to.
we're getting close.
Canada, it was everywhere.
Oh my God. That's
And
great.
of course I got ripped off distributors, you know.
That's a rough business, man.
No, your first album you always get ripped
I
off.
didn't know that.
But what happens is, if they ask you for a second album, you know you got ripped off on the
So you
first one.
fight like hell
Or
to get
why
more.
would they ask you for
Right.
a second album? Because they're making money off your ass.
Sure.
So anyway, we talk and blah, blah, blah. So the hardest part for me was getting passports for all the guys in the band because I didn't know about their criminal record.
Right.
No,
I'm just kidding.
we all got, no, I'm serious, I didn't know.
Okay.
So anyway, we ended up going, stayed there 6 weeks, and to be one of the most exciting times of my life,
Wow.
we played the Marquee Club.
No kidding.
Now, if you know anything about the Marquee
Right.
Club, the Beatles played there, the Who played there, everybody played the Marquee
I
Club.
understand.
And signed their names in the dressing room. It was way more emotional than like playing CBGBs or something.
No kidding.
It's the Marquee.
Yeah.
Now, what I'd like you to do, Rodney, is go online and look at the bands that played there.
Well, I got a story about that because I did an interview with a guy named Joe Poulin.
I know Joe Paul.
Yes, you do.
He was in the local band.
Missiles.
Yes.
Yeah, it's on our show. You need to check out the interview. He had some of the most incredible stories about him playing where the Beatles. He got introduced to Paul McCartney, and it's just a great interview. When you got a minute, scroll down on it. He's an incredible guy. Can't say enough of good things about the man. And he did a show with us because he knows Charlie Block, and Charlie got me introduced to him.
Yeah.
And we still talk on social media. But let's get into this Chinese thing.
Actually, it's Japan.
Japan, I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. You know, you might be, I don't know, you might be murdered.
Don't say that.
They might put a bomb in your car. You know, the mafia, you know, whatever. Anyway, so check it out, people.
Isn't that a cool cover?
Here's our captive audience cover.
Right on.
And we already talked all about that with the artist.
Yep, yep.
Well, they get a hold of this album because it was sent over to them, probably by this record company.
Okay.
And they say, I don't think we like that album cover. Because, well, you've heard of Nagasaki and Hiroshima.
Yeah.
And they just wouldn't release it. So without my permission, they just did this. And this album shows up on my front porch leaning against my screen door. And I almost trip over it one day.
Right.
I think they might have wanted me to trip over it. Because of this.
Right.
But anyway, I mean, look at the difference.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
But in my opinion, there isn't that much difference.
No, it's still putting out the same vibe, but just under different,
It really is, because look at her red eyes.
Yeah.
She's hovering over the future, and then she's hovering over here, the destruction.
Yes. Yeah.
And so anyway, we were all over the place. We had, the album was out in 8 countries in Europe, Japan, Canada, you name it.
Let's talk about this song. Somewhere in the City remake with Weapons singing it and you guys playing it. Tell me a little about how you guys decided on that song.
It was actually Henry Weck's suggestion.
Okay.
From Brownsville, who was our producer.
Oh, okay.
Pete and him actually.
Yeah.
And I guess Brownsville might have took a stab at this at one point. And he said, I really think it would be a great idea. So we did it. And
incredible version.
We released it on a single, which singles were still
popular.
Yeah, then. And
sure. Listen, Fred, it's been a pleasure, man. An absolute pleasure having you come on the show, especially gifted me all this beautiful memorabilia. And is there anybody you want to say hi to or give a shout out to before we cut you off?
My family, of course, always.
Now, Tommy he's part of the family now, Tommy.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
I don't want to talk about it.
Shut up.
No, I'm just joking. They just got married.
Isn't that great?
Oh, man, I'm making him call me Uncle Fred.
Oh, my God, he's going to be chomping at the bit.
Oh, he hates it. He won't do it.
I see you at the wedding. It was nice, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
It was beautiful.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, it was so casual and so well put together. Yeah. Tommy and me, we become quite good friends.
Yeah,
we ride together, and
I wish I could get another Harley.
You should get one.
He's got so many motorcycles.
He should give you, Tommy, if you're watching, you should gift Fred Schmidt one of those bikes sitting in your garage, so we can all ride together. He's family now.
If you do, Tommy, I promise I'll take the test.
Okay, with that, we're going to say thank you for joining in. And this show was brought to you by Pod Pulse Media. Please go to our website, Catch the Pulse with Rodney. We're also on YouTube, Catch the Pulse with Rodney. There's multiple shows. Please go on there and hit subscribe for us. And we'll see you next week. Have a great day. And again, Fred, thank you so much for coming on the show.
You're so welcome. I really love this.
I love you like a brother, buddy.
Me too.
All right. Thanks, buddy.